Hey guys, General Malice here, and guess what? So today we're going to be doing a close-up reveal of my Korbanth Parks LS6 Gullwing chassis with crystal reveal. So I was able to pick this up from a seller named Michael, and I was very happy to get it. First and foremost, it was a beautiful saber when I bought it. That being said, a couple of things just need to be rewired. And one or two PCBs need to be replaced, which we done, and almost 90% complete done. We're trying to decide on what we want to do for the actual emitter pixel PCB, but it's in working order now, so I can show it off today. So without further ado, we'll go ahead and get started. As always, I have my 7-inch Neopixel Blade that's from Electrum Sabercraft, so thank you for that. So this thing's beautiful. It's designed to take any. It's a 1-inch inner diameter clearance inside. So 0.97. So it's a smaller inner diameter chassis. It's got a Goth 3D chassis in it, which you can see here. Bring that closer. It's got a custom saber shop, rechargeable battery in there, as you can see. It's got a 1.3 or 1.5 millimeter recharge port. So just open on this side so you can see in there. Again, just the battery part. So as you can see, it slides on a track. The Allen key actually holds the track in place. There's little ball bearings. Sorry guys. There's little ball bearings on here that rest within their little parts, and it'll lock it. Now, you can tighten these and completely lock it so it doesn't move at all. Well, preemptively, my bad. It's not going to be shining because it's not connected. So in here, there is a Neopixel 7-pin connector, which I'll show you in a second. Then you have your blade side PVC over here, which then the internal wiring. This is thread locked, so you don't unscrew in the middle to break those wires. They did that prior, but you can get replacement parts if that wasn't necessarily what you wanted. So it sounds louder because it's open. There's your speaker, 20 millimeter. I'm trying to figure out a better mounting solution. They had it kind of taped in there, and I didn't like that, so I'm going to revisit that, see what I can do, because to gain access to the Proffie card, the SD card's going to be in there. So you pull this out, and it exposes the open area inside there, in fact. That's the kill switch. So you can pull this off. It's magnetic. You know, there's wiring underneath there. I need to tighten it up a little bit. These are kind of loose, but that's okay. They're not fitted in there like they should be. I think it's just maybe the tack switch is too big. Here's a little kill switch. So it switches with this. As you can see, there's a little pin setter. So hold on to it. Then down, turns it on. Close that up. We'll put this back on. And then, of course I changed it. My bad. So it's not going to be the color it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be green. So then you got a matching crystal reveal.
Yay!
Let's see if I can find a more Now again, it has a 32 gig card in there. It's just got the basic fonts for the Proffie. So I just got to go ahead and add the fonts that I have. But I still haven't learned how to do that yet. Well, MsMalice does know how to. She's just kind of like punishing me by not telling me how to do it. So as you can see, you know, even though it's 7-inch blade, it's got the crystal does everything the blade's doing. That's what I was trying to get to. So it gives you a good example. I want to say, so the person I bought it from couldn't quite tell me what the interior was made out of, but based on the way it looks and the way it's flaking a little bit, I believe it is the gold-plated brass. MsMalice thinks it's the polished brass or the polished bronze. Either way, still the same price range, within $5. So that was pretty cool. And then as far as the second part of the master chassis, so the first part I'm talking about is the actual bottom, which would be all this part. So the reason why we think it's the gold, I think it's the gold-plated brass, is because once the gold-plated starts to wear away, because it's literally, if it's heavy gold plating, it's 2.5 microns, and if it's light plating, it's 0.5 of a micron, I think is what they said. It's a ridiculous low amount. So once it starts to fade a little bit, the bronze, it starts to absorb into the bronze, and then foiling and stuff like that. This part right here, it's supposed to be, I think it's the radium plated brass, because it's the only one that's that shiny. Silver is not shiny like that. Neither's aluminum. So, I mean, if it's polished steel or nickel steel, but it doesn't look like that to me, because it's not rough or whatever. But yeah, I mean, everybody's seen basically what the normal stuff is as far as the boards. Gosh, that one gets your eyes every time. That one doesn't work. Neither does that one. Did I turn it off? That's weird, it's crackly. You weren't crackling a second ago. Oh, it's because of the stupid... Yeah, we have a little piece of Gorilla Tape just right there to try to keep it in place while we figure out a solution. So, it's cracking a little bit. I have some 22mm speakers that are from... they're 3 watts. So, I don't know. I'm not sure what I want to do as far as the speaker-wise, because I got to figure out what the bottom's going to do. I have some magnetic rings. They might fit, since it's so small. We'll figure it out. But the main thing was just... that part's just so pretty. I just stare at it. I just like it. Well, guys, that was it. Pretty much just wanted to go over this with y'all. You know, if you have any questions about it, please... Oh, yeah, I forgot. Oh, So the cool thing about this and some of the stuff that I've noticed, we'll talk about that real quick. So when I originally got it, it had this weird long pin Neopixel connector in there, and there was a lot of space, and the pins, I don't know if I did it, I couldn't tell you honestly. I'm pretty sure it was prior, but they were broken, so all the pins that broke off at the part where it sinks in. So we took this as a interior holder for an LED lens holder from the custom saber shop, and we used that because it fit perfectly. And then underneath we have some thermal paste that is like a putty, so it won't super harden up, but it also won't go anywhere, to help create a backstop so that these pins can actually be utilized better with this. Yeah, so that makes it really nice. Underneath here, if you can see inside, let's see if we can get it. We're not going to get it. Just I can barely see in there. Nope. Anyways, yeah, what I was going to say. Oh, that was it here. So whoever, I don't know if this was done preemptively, but so they had 10 30 seconds and 1/8 in here, which means that it literally screwed in halfway and then stopped. So it didn't have any of this back pressure of being longer. So this is a 10 38 and 1/4. And then we actually had to shave it off until it was, gosh, I don't know. We took off 0.4 off each side so we can get them flush underneath. A lot of hand sanding. But they have these here on this side here too. So those will actually hold the 10 30 second in a 1/8 millimeter or a 1/8 length. There's only 2 to 3 threads on each one. I don't know if you can see it. But so this one rocks kind of left and right at the moment, but only because I haven't mounted the, and I say me, MsMalice hasn't mounted the PBC in there, because we're not quite sure if we're going to use the one that we have in there or if we're going to switch out, because I just placed an order last night with Saber Babe and, I'm sorry, Custom Saber Shop. Saber Babe I did not, oh, that's not even the right size. I'm sitting there spinning my wheels. That's the right size, Charlie. All right, let's see. All right, so as of right now, this thing kind of moves around, as you can see. So it's not mounted, it's not flush in there, so that's why I have a little bit of a wiggle. And we have it bypassing the LEDs right now because we were trying to use the online manual, and it said to go through the data 2 line. We weren't getting any signal, so we switched back to data 1, and it was working. So once we figure everything out, either we'll be using these or not, we'll switch to an 11-pin normal adapter. It did come with a Neopixel Blade plug, which was pretty neat. And the saber that I got, the blade that they provided was a heavy grade Neopixel from, and I'm going to say Bendu's Armory, because this was, oh, that's not it. This came with it as it was covering the, it was holding the Neopixel blade holder. Now, here's another cool thing. This was actually off a little bit, and so I was messing with it. And this is how I confirmed it was a heavy grade blade. Oh, come on, baby. Let's go. So, by far, the best setup for Neopixels I've seen so far. So, Bendu Armory uses the sheath, the heavy grade blade. Look how thick that is, man. That is beautiful. I cannot wait to use this for battling. That is thick. They got the interior diffuser. They have an additional diffuser on the inside. Their pixel strips are the wider ones. I can show you the tip. And if you want me to do a full review of this blade, I'd be definitely worth doing. So that's the Neopixel that they use. So they do the staggered effect with the tip on there. But man, this blade is hardcore heavy duty. I am so impressed. Bindu Armory, if this is your heavy blades, you've got a beautiful blade. I'm going to go ahead and just say it's theirs. I just can't think of it being anybody else's. All right, so that being said, guys, hope you liked what you saw. If you did, hit that like and subscribe button. If you didn't, hit that, dislike button, smash it. I do apologize, it's been a week since my last video. I actually have a lot of content, just got to go through some editing. Just got a lot of things going, work, life, but I'm getting it going for y'all. I'm sorry, let me get this back content up here, and we will get it rocking. We got a lot of stuff popping in. 2 more sabers coming in this week. You just keep watching. Enjoy. Stay safe out there. Bye, guys.